And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour live on YouTube. Adult Junior action coming to you today from Clearview Lanes. It's Adult Junior number 4 on our season. Very popular events. See ya. See ya. See ya. Very popular events on our tour, so we have a bunch of them every year. We're down to our final 4 in both scratch and handicap. We'll do 2 semifinals, 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3. Today's oil pattern was Wall Street. Wall Street. Are you ready, Matthew?
I am, and I have a microphone.
That's dangerous.
Dangerous. Okay, good evening, bowling fans, and welcome to Clearview Lanes here in Mountjoy, PA, for tonight's finals of the PJBT Adult Junior event. Today here in Mountjoy, sponsored by Buddy's Pro Shop. Time to introduce our top 4 teams. We will have 2 semifinal matches, 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3. Each individual semifinal match, the winner will then bowl each other for the title. Let's check out our 4 teams in today's finals in the scratch division. Our number 4 seed team is Aiden Davis and Matthew Bort.
In the scratch division, your number 4 seed, Aiden Davis, Matthew Bort. They were the winners of our last Adult Junior.
Trevor Courtney.
Cole Oberst, Trevor Courtney, your 3 seed.
Cole and Trevor will take on our number 2 seeds in the second semifinal, Cameron Weggert and Sean Naylor.
Cameron Weggert, Sean Naylor, your number 2 seed.
And our tournament leaders at plus 474 for 8 games is Tyler and Todd Wenzel.
And Tyler and Todd Wenzel are your leaders today at plus 474.
Okay, now it's time to introduce our 4 handicap finalist teams. Our number 4 seed team is Gary and Clifford Forrester.
In the handicap division, your number 4 seeds, Kapachwinski, your number 3 seeds.
Liana and Pete will take on our number 2 seeds, Ella and Daniel Eberly.
Ella and Daniel Eberly, your number 2 seeds.
And our tournament leaders taking on our number 4 seeds in the first match at plus 312 for 8 games is Brian and Tim Brandt.
Brian and Tim Brandt, your number 1 seeds.
Let's have a nice hand for our 8 handicap finalists for today's PJBT.
At plus 312.
All right, we will begin semifinal number 1.
All right, so we're going to warm up.
4 in the first match.
Scores usually here are a little on the high side. 474, second plus 422. 418 for third and 391 for fourth, so pretty close. The handicap division, we had plus 312 was leading, plus 258 in second, plus 245 is third, and plus 1. You're staying here with me. I know you like that idea. All right, for those of you who are looking ahead, next week we go to Colony Park Lanes for an under 21 doubles tournament. Under 21 doubles next week, Colony Park. You get the discount You can pay your deposit at www.pjbtbowlingseries.com. That's www. Yes, I know it dropped. Oh.
Are now going to be 31 and 2, 21 and 2.
It's either going to be red, yellow.
It's like red. Green. Ball. Yellow.
Anything? Am I watching anything? I don't know what's going on. I got 4 bars, so that should be plenty. But when I run the upload speed, all right. For the moment, it appears to be working. Not really sure why our output levels dropped the way they did. right, so I think at the moment we're good. I think. I hope. Let me know what you guys are seeing. In the scratch match, we got about a 45 pin match with the 4 seed Aiden Davis and Matthew Bortz ahead. In the handicap match, Brian and Tim are getting 65 pins of handicap, and they're up by about 40.
No idea.
And
Let me go pull my iPad out of the car. If you're not using it.
all right, Tyler Wenzel up in the 9th. Not quite much strike, but a strike would really help here, and that's a double for him. This 9th frame could be very telling with everybody on strikes in the 8th. Most of the bowlers on at least a double. So a lot of pins could change hands this frame. Aiden Davis up. He comes in high and he leaves a split. So like I said, things could change. If Todd Wenzel could put another strike up on the board here, Todd had an interesting game. He started out open, 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 and then had the next 4 strikes. A very un-Todd Wenzel-like game. That's 5 in a row for him. So this match sure has tightened up. Apologies for the lagginess. All my tests that I ran early this morning and when I set up the live stream tested fine. And then our output signal just dropped to nothing all of a sudden. Not sure why. Matthew Bortz up now. This all of a sudden becomes a really big shot. He's looking to triple 10 pin. And we're into the 10th frame in the handicap match on the left lane. Carrie Forrester with a strike. She could still shoot 2-0. Brian Brandt could shoot in the 211, in the 2 teams. Well, not quite the 2 teams. Now he can only shoot 201 if he makes the split. Bortz converts. Aiden Davis struck first ball in the 10th. So this is all but an even match now. Aiden Davis up. That was his best shot that I've gotten to see so far. So who's going to want it more in the 10th? Tyler Wenzel. That's not going to get back to the pocket. Ill time for that. On the handicap side, it looks like Brian and Tim will be advancing, your number 1 seeds. Aiden strikes out to shoot 190. So the best Aiden and Matt could do is 415. I believe that strike by Matt will basically end this match. He just needs count here. Yeah, Tyler and Todd could shoot 407. So actually, no, Matt needs the strike here. And he gets it. Yeah, if he spared there, Todd could have doubled 9 and snuck out a win. Match on the handicap side is over. Brian and Tim with a 442-406 victory over Carey and Clef. So Davis and Bortz with a 415-407 victory over Tyler and Todd Wenzel. Good match. All right, we'll give out some awards, and then we'll get ready for our other semifinal match.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes our first semifinal matches. Finishing officially in third place today in the scratch division, receiving a $120 scholarship and a $120 payout for the adult goes to the team of Tyler and Todd Wenzel. And officially our fourth place finishers in the handicap division. The youth bowler receiving a $120 scholarship and award. The adult bowler a $120 payout goes to the team of Carrie and Clifford Forrester.
Tyler and Todd Wenzel, Carrie and Clifford Forrester, both semifinalists.
Okay, on to our second semifinal match.
All right, so upcoming events on the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour next Sunday. As mentioned earlier, is our under 21 doubles. Under 21 doubles next Sunday from Colony Park North in York, PA. With a 10:30 start time, if you put down a deposit by midnight tonight, you get the discount. But you must put down a deposit, $20, to hold your spot by midnight tonight to get the discounted price. Then the following Sunday is girls only event number 5 on the season. Girls only event number 5 next Sunday, December the 18th, so 2 Sundays from now. Up at Steel City Bowl and Brew in Bethlehem, PA. It'll be a dual pattern event. Dual pattern, what does that mean exactly? Well, that means one pattern will be on the left lane and a different pattern will be on the right lane. So a good challenge for our bowlers that day. Then we go into our holiday season. As always, we have our Rotogrip Day After Christmas tournament. Rotogrip Day After Christmas tournament, obviously it's on December the 26th. Handicap bowls at 10 a.m. Handicap bowls at 10 a.m. Scratch starts somewhere between 2 and 2:30. We definitely want you in the building by 2 o'clock if you're bowling in the scratch division. That is at Haja Rose Bowl in Allentown. So spend the day after Christmas. You probably aren't working this year with Christmas on a Sunday. Most businesses will be off on Monday, not you, Stace.
No,
I'm sure
I am
you're
off.
working. Oh, you are off.
Yeah, I work Christmas Day.
Oh. So we'll be seeing Stacy that day maybe for a little while. That's cool. I can't wait to see what she gets me for Christmas.
I don't even know what I'm getting my husband.
Well, he doesn't count. I matter a lot more. A lot more. So that's the Rotogrip Day After Christmas. It's a major at Haja Rose Bowl. Handicap starts at 10 a.m. Scratch starts somewhere between 2 and 2:30. Then we wind up the year of 2022 with our annual New Year's Eve tournament at Strike Zone in Pottsville. Now listen up, it is a special 10 a.m. start time this year. Normally that tournament starts at 10:30. This year it is starting at 10 a.m. So if you plan on bowling on New Year's Eve at Strike Zone in Pottsville, make sure you're in the building a half an hour early because it has a special 10 a.m. start time. Apparently you lost, that's Stacy's. That's a lot of chicken. And those are all of our tournaments through the end of the year. You can check out the rest of our calendar on our website at www.pjbtbowlingseries.com. That's www.pjbtbowlingseries.com. Are you dribbling?
I don't know. I thought I missed my mouth. I guess I did.
Nothing new there.
Stop it.
We use Facebook as our primary means to get information out to everybody. Our Facebook page is PJBT Youth Information Page. That's PJBT Youth Information Page. If you haven't joined it yet, give it a join. And if this is the first time you have joined us on YouTube, sorry for the issues that we had at the start of the show, our technical issues. Got to figure out what's going on with our new box. We're on the old box right now. Thankfully, it's still connected for another couple weeks. Thankfully. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. And if you have your notifications turned on, you will be notified each and every time we go live on the Pennsylvania Junior Bowler Store. What?
You'll get a ding.
You'll get a ding, all right. I get that ding every Sunday. All right, so semifinal number 2. We have the unlikely team of Liana and Pete. I mean, not so much Liana, but Pete making it onto the live stream. That's you know how they say a stopwatch is right twice a day. Well,
Pete was hassling me all day long.
he was.
He was.
Well, that's what you get for wanting him on your pair. And he drew the token that to put him on your pair.
I did not pick the token.
I know you didn't. So it looks like Leon and Pete are getting 55 pins this game. It's gotten a bit chilly in here. It was a lot warmer in here when we had 100 and some bowlers.
Warm is not the words to describe it.
Apparently Peaches was sweating while she was bowling.
There was definitely a temperature difference between bowling qualify and then moving on to second round. Nicole, the only way you could have put 20 down for next week is you would have had to physically pay $20 in cash today.
Oh, never mind. I guess you got to pay the whole thing now up front.
Online, yeah, you can't do a deposit.
No more deposits. Oh,
Only
never
if
mind.
it's in person.
For Bill Lee, up here in the front.
Never mind. Didn't know that.
Okay, bowling fans, time to begin our second semifinal for today's tournament. On the scratch side, to your right, we have number 2 seed, Cameron Weggard and Sean Naylor, taking on number 3 seed, Cole Oberst and Trevor Courtney. Cameron and Sean have elected to start the match on lane 27. On the handicap side, to your left, we have number 2 seed, Ella and Daniel Eberly, taking on number 3 seed, Liana Lucchese and Pete Kapczynski. Ella and Daniel have elected to start the match on lane 25, and the difference in handicap is 55 pins going to Lucchese Kapczynski. All right, bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our second semifinalist bowlers.
All right, and away we go.
We would like you to remind all our fans of ordering his shirt also.
Cole Oberst will be up first on the scratch side. Don't forget, the semifinal, scratch is on the right, handicap is on the left. Liana, the Cheese Jr. She's going Jersey, and she leaves the 9 pin. Yes, Nicole, apparently we can't do deposits online anymore. That's my mistake. We did a website upgrade, and I'm not part of that. So that's all right. No problem. Just pay the entire amount tonight. Trevor Courtney leaves a 7 pin.
Testing. All right, Sunday Night Crackers. We're going to get your lanes turned on here for a few minutes of practice. Don't forget, locker deck is still due. So if you've not done that, you may do so here at the front counter.
Both Ella and Daniel Eberly struck in the first. Let's see what Pete could do. Pete, the lefty. Trevor misses his 7 pin. Pete trips out the 6-10. Sean trying to convert his 7 pin, and he does. Liana went big 4, not what you want to do, but at least she did it early in the game. Better early than late. Ella Eberly left a 3-6. Cole Oberst now up for his second frame on 27. He comes in high. He's a 3-pin. Reminder, they are bowling on Wall Street today. And Peaches has a lot of chicken.
I didn't expect to get like how many chicken tenders I got.
That's a lot of chicken. I will say the food here is in Fuego. It is very good. Ella Eberly did make her spare. Daniel came in a little high. Left, I believe it's the 4-pin. Yes, it is. Pete converts a 7-pin. Holy cow, 2 marks in a row. I mean, with the food Peaches has to my right, that might feed her all winter. She can hibernate now.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat it all.
I kind of doubt it. I definitely have my doubts. Cameron doubled. Sean split. T-Rev, for some reason it came up as T-Rev, not Trev, made his spare. Ella left a 4-pin. Liana coming back off of her open. Goes Jersey and trips a couple pins. And somewhat gives a smile, which is very rare for Liana. The Cheese Jr.
No. Little cheese.
Little Cheese. Cameron comes in high, breaks up the split, though, only leaving the 6-pin. Daniel Eberly with a strike. Cole somehow missed the 4-7.
Midway.
What? Clearview's food is great, but we're waiting for Midway. Okay, well, we'll be at Midway in another month and a half or so.
Come on, don't push it.
Another event to remind our adult junior people to sign up in advance.
Yes, I believe that might be our next adult junior is at Midway. That is our next one. That's another long drive.
Same size center.
Is it on the website? Oh, okay. See how much I pay attention
It's
to
not
it.
on the website yet. I haven't posted I haven't posted any events in the new year yet.
Well, then.
It's on the schedule.
It's under the payments. He doesn't have the events up yet.
I was gonna say I didn't get.
Payment thing is already there. The
I
calendar,
didn't get any of them on there yet.
because they're separate things.
That's like 7 or 8 weeks away yet.
Yeah, when there was 1,000 people here earlier, it wasn't.
Ella is clean through 4. Liana with another spare. Cole, 4 pin. I'm going to assume. I'm like right behind him.
Sandwich.
I remember that from last year. I believe I had it. It was pretty good. Everything with brisket is good. Cameron with his third strike in 4 frames. Pete leaves a 7 pin. Good shot. 4 pin wrapped right around that 7. Is he making the spare? He is. Holy cow, Sean. Fortunately, leaves a 4-9. Let's see what Trevor can do. He's up in the 4th. That's his first strike of the match with authority. Ella breaks up the 7-10, leaving just the 10. Liana. Leaves just a 4 pin. Ella misses. That's her first open. Cameron up. Threw that one through his break point. Leaves a 2-4-5. Liana converts. Light hit 10 for Cole. Cameron does not make the spare. In fact, he put the 2 pin in front of the 5 pin. A little unusual. Cole converts. Pete now up. And he splits. So assuming for a moment they get 2, they'll be up by about 41 pins halfway through the match. Sean coming in high, sends the messenger across. Messenger did half of its duty, took out the 10, left the 6. Pete gets 2, so that's his first open of the match. 34 pins is the advantage.
Here's a question for our viewers. Does everybody have their outside of their house decorated for Christmas with lights?
I don't even have the inside of my house decorated.
Well, I wasn't asking you.
I do have a little ceramic Christmas tree that I can pull out. It's like yay tall.
Oh, well, you gotta pull it out. You gotta get in the Christmas spirit.
I used to just keep it out all year round. I put it away about 6 months ago. Should probably get it back out, you know.
Yeah, you should.
It's hard to get in the Christmas spirit when you live alone. Actually, I have a huge tree. It would barely fit in my living room if I put it up. You could ask the non-genetically proven son if he's watching. My Christmas tree is like 13 levels to it. It's huge. There's a strike for Cole. And a strike for Pete. So Pete and Liana both strike in the sixth, but so did Ella and Daniel. So since Liana was the only person on a mark, the lead increases to 44 pins. Ella now up, looking to double in the seventh. Becomes an important shot. And she doubles. That was a great shot. 7 pin for Trevor. So the match on the scratch side is very close. Just a couple pins separating them. Liana, that's going to come in high. Breaks up the split, though. Leaves just the 6 pin. Every time I see Liana's ball go down the lanes, I think it's got the Canadian flag on it. Daniel Eberly splits. Trevor will make his 7 pin. Sean struck. So it's a 2-pin match on the scratch side. Liana converts in the 7th. Cameron, he goes 10 back. Cole, meanwhile, 9 pins. In an inopportune time when he was on a strike. Pete with a double. Holy cow. As Phil Rizzuto used to say.
You're not paying attention to me.
And an 8 pin for Sean. Almost had the 10 pin. Ella Eberly leaves the 4 pin. Liana, that ball's going to hit pocket. And she gets them all. On the scratch side, Trevor struck in the 7th. Sean now to make his 8 pin. Which he does. And we still have a 2-pin match. Not sure what that was from Daniel. 7 count leaves the 1, the 2, and the 7. Cameron now up in the 8th, looking to double. He comes in high, does not get the double. He leaves a 3-6-10. Pete, what in the world got in his Wheaties today?
Pete's been doing this all day. Don't let this fool you. This has been Pete all day.
And another 9 pin for Cole. Cole is shaking his head. If they advance, he's going to love the fact that he gets to move pairs, that's for sure. Cameron converts. Ella Eberly on the handicap side comes in high. Leaves the 6-10. Cole makes the 9 pin this time. No sweating it out like he did last time. And there's a pretty girl up on the screen from a real estate company. Okay. Liana crossing over, breaks up the split again, leaves just the 3 pin. That's a better shot by Sean. Ella spares in the 9th. Liana and Pete kind of pulling away a little bit in that match. Basically, they just need to keep marking at this point. Trevor Courtney with a double. Doubles are huge right now in that match because not a lot of sixes are going up on the board. Liana spares. Looks like Daniel Eberly has lost control of the pocket. He's 7 counted his last 3 shots there. Hey, Cole gets a strike. Yeah, we heard all about you working with him. We're not going to toot your horn either. Don't worry. Four in a row? I think that might be a record for Pete.
No. He had 5 and 6 today.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
No
He
way.
was bowling on my pair all day.
He must have been on bumpers.
I know.
Sean doubles, so everybody strikes in the 9th. 11-pin match for Cole and Trevor going into the 10th. Who's going to want it more? Handicap match is over. Liana and Pete will be moving on. Liana comes in high, leaves a 6-10. So Cameron will be up first. An 11-pin match. If all parties strike out, Cole and Trevor will still win by 11. So the advantage Cole and Trevor to lose, and Cameron leaves a 10-pin. Let's see what Cole can do. And he leaves another 9-pin.
Well, Alpha Riot, if you are bowling, I suggest you sign up early.
So Cole has the right idea with the angle that he needs in the pocket. He just needs to make a little adjustment. But he's got the right idea. Cameron converts. I'm willing to bet he's a little nervous shooting 10 pins. Bowling is good for the soul. I'm not so sure about that.
Maybe.
All right, Sunday night crackers. Your results for 50-50 tickets, they're going to be posted behind lanes 5 and 6.
If you bowl in the Sunday League here at Clearview, the 50-50 results are behind lanes 5 and 6. That's the shot Cameron was looking for first ball in the 10th. And Pete finally misses a 7 pin. But he shoots 203. The final 434. And the best Ella and Daniel could do is 367. Not sure what Daniel is waiting on. Cole, his last shot on this lane. Now he strikes. So it's still 11 pins. We have the possibility of a tie.
Ties are no fun.
Sean, big shot. That's 10 in the pit. The possibility of the tie grows with that strike.
Bite your tongue.
Trevor, 7 pin. Sean, he yanked that one. Ooh, now the possibility of a tie really exists. This is a big shot. I believe Trevor needs to strike. If he gets 9, it's a tie. 9 to tie, 10 to win. And the 10 falls. And they beat him by a stick. Oh, I so wanted to see a tie.
No.
I love ties.
No.
I love ties.
Don't like ties.
Buy yourself a tie.
All right, the final. Cole and Trevor with a 391-390 victory over Cameron and Sean. And on the handicap side, Liana and Pete with a 434-355 victory over Ella and Daniel. For tonight. All right, so we'll give out our awards for our other semifinalists. We will flip-flop. Scratch will move to 25 and 26. Handicap will move to 27 and 28. And we will bowl our finals.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes some exciting second semifinal matches. Officially finishing in 4th in today's tournament in scratch, receiving a $120 scholarship and award, the adult bowler $120 payout, goes to the team of Cameron Weger and Sean Naylor.
Cameron Wager, Sean Mailer, 4th place today. Semifinalists in the scratch division.
Officially our 3rd place finishers in the handicap division. You bowler getting a $120 scholarship and award. You adult bowler a $120 payout. Goes to Ella and Daniel Eberly.
Ella and Daniel Eberly officially 3rd place today.
Okay, on to our title matches.
right, looks like we are just about ready to start our title matches. Down the mat.
Okay, bowling fans, it is time to begin our title matches for tonight's PJBT. On the scratch side, we have number 3 seed, Cole Oberst and Trevor Courtney, taking on number 4 seed, Aiden Davis and Matt Bork. Cole and Trevor have elected to start the match on lane 25. On the handicap side, we have top seed, Brian and Tim Brandt, taking on number 3 seed, Liana Lucchese and Pete Kapuzinski. PK. Our top seeds, Brian and Tim, have elected to start the match on lane 27, and they are getting the difference in handicap, which is 31. All right, bowling fans, we started with 128 bowlers today. Let's give them a nice hand as they begin the title matches for tonight's tournament.
All right, off we go. Brian and Tim will be getting 31 pins today in our finals. Cole Oberst up very quick. He strikes. Liana strikes. So we got the 3 and the 4 seeds in the scratch division, and the 1 and the 3 seeds in the handicap division. 10 pin for Aiden. Brian goes through the nose, leaves just the 10 pin. Aiden converts. Trevor, in the meantime, struck. Brian will miss his 10 pin. Pete comes in high but breaks up the split.
All right, Sunday Night Crackers. I was just told that it is somebody's 75th birthday. So if you happen to see Bill Reeves around, make sure you wish him a happy birthday for you.
Tim with a 9 count. Pete gets the break, but then he opens. Tim misses as well. So 3 out of the 4 bowlers start with opens. Brian misses the head pin left, leaves the 136. Aiden converts his 10 pin. Liana crossing board 18. Leaves a 7 pin. Cole. That's a double. Brian converts. Tim with another single pin. Liana made her 7 pin. Pete, washout. So Cole and Trevor on the scratch side starting out with a double each. And let's make that a triple for Cole. Tim misses another single pin. I would say Cole definitely likes this pair better than he liked the last pair. Aiden comes in high, catches a break, leaves just a 4-pin. Trevor, 3 for 3 himself. They're going to be hard to beat if they keep striking, that's for sure. Pretty hard to beat a 600 in the scratch division. Aiden misses his 4-pin. Ryan, 6, 7, 10. So the handicap division starting out a little slow. Brian gets 2. Liana missed her 10-pin. Aiden, that's a good shot. Gets his first strike of the match. His partner went spare double. Pete breaking up a split again, leaving the same thing he left in the frame in the first frame. Cole, that's the front 4. Definitely likes this pair better. Tim crossing over snowplow. There's a flag. Trevor matches him. Meantime, Matt Borg's 10-pin. Six-pin for Liana. Pete made his spare. Tim struck. Aiden looking for a double in the 5th, and he gets it. Brian came in high, left the 610. Liana, the Cheese Jr., makes her spare. You can see the joy on her face. Cole, front 5. We have, I don't want to say it, I don't want to give the kiss of death.
From the peanut gallery, let me point out we did have 2 300 games today.
We did. Both adults.
Both adults. Frank Renko, I believe it was the first one. And then DJ Zamro was our second one. So
With about his 426 300 of his career.
he told me it was his first 300 though in this bowling center.
I find that hard to believe.
That's what he told me.
I find that very hard to believe. Ooh, Trevor, first to blink. See, I was just about to say we have had a double 600 before. I believe it would be Dragovitz and Kraus did it.
At Stanton Lane.
Was it Stanton? I was not. I wouldn't have said Stanton.
Former Stanton Lane that is not open anymore.
I would not have said Stanton. And at a best warm-up tournament, we had Updike and Hanky do it.
Yes, we did. Cole with 7 count, ending his string.
It was really Stanton Lanes.
Yeah,
I would not have guessed Stanton Lanes.
I'm pretty sure I have a picture of it. And Aiden gets a 3rd strike to play catch up there a little bit. Cole goes 7-2. So open.
Yep. How things change rather quick.
Works with a double. And all of a sudden, match is back in hand for both. One, 2, 4 lead for the little cheese.
Which she converts.
Gets it.
That's a tight match. That's a 9-pin match. That's a good shot by Tim. That's his 2nd strike. Cole, coming off his open, strikes in the 7th.
Let me point out, Pete steps up here in the 5th on the handicap side. If he strikes, we have a 9-pin match.
Aiden, that's 4 in a row after starting out with 3 9 counts. And the lefty gets a 7-pin.
I think you like that shot.
He did.
Starting to run it out.
He did. Well, walk it out fast.
Walking it.
Walk it out fast. Us portly fellas can't run anything out.
I'm quickly joining that club.
Bort's 10-pin. The lefty converts the 7.
Yep, so you have a 9-pin match. Pretty even across the board.
Let's see if Aiden can get his 5th strike in a row, in the 8th. And he gets the 10 out late. The cheese gonna cross over. Not quite enough, leaves the 3-6. Brian working off of a split. He crosses over more. And 9 and a wiggle.
A lot of wiggle.
A lot of wiggle, but the 9 wouldn't fall.
Once again, bowling fans, title match for today's PJBT. Want to thank everybody for coming out. 128 bowlers today, a sold-out 64-team field for our adult junior. And for one of the first times this year, and it probably won't be the last, is the event sold out as of Thursday. So, for any of you who did not get to bowl because it was sold out, make sure you get your entry in. Even if you don't know your partner, you can always go on and pay the entry fee and just put to be determined for your partner.
Yes.
So that way your entry is reserved.
Yes. Hopefully next weekend I'll create all the events for the rest of the season. Oh, another 7-pin.
Sounds like a good thing for you to do while you're watching the Army-Navy game.
That sounds like a good thing to do while watching the Army-Navy game. That is correct. Trevor leaves a 7-pin as well. Aiden and Matt struck. So that match has really tightened up. Tim with a double.
He
Pete?
gets his spare.
Back-to-back 7-pins. Miracles never cease to happen.
Kapuscinski.
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 See, I'm practicing.
Kapuscinski.
I'm
It's a
practicing.
shin, it's a shin.
Kapuscinski.
I'm going to add a couple more letters.
You usually do.
You do.
Brian up working on his spare in the 7th. That's going to creep in high and leave a baby split. I mean, you know, it took us years to learn to say Lucchese right, Pete's
True.
partner,
True.
and now we just call her the little cheese. Who just came in high and left a 4-7. Aiden, that's a beautiful shot for 6 in a row.
And that's a big shot for him because those guys were a little behind, but they had the strikes going now.
Yes.
So you could have almost a dead even match there as heading to the 10th as we're in the foundation night.
Oh, 10 pin for Cole. That's going to change the match. Liana converts her spare, grinning ear to ear as she does. Bortz strikes, so they're both going to be on doubles or
Yeah,
more in the 10th. That's a huge advantage.
Let me just point out that if you look at it against youth, adult against adult on the scratch side, Bull can max out at 244. His opponent Aiden can strike out for 256. Slight advantage for Aiden. On the adult side, Matt Bortz can strike out for 248. Trevor can max out at 246. So the adults are pretty even there. So there's really about a 10-pin difference right now heading into the 10th frame.
That ball came off of Pete's hand completely wrong. Leaves a washout. Tim does not convert, so here's a chance that Pete can pick up the washout. That'll put his team on 2 marks while his opponents are not on any. Will he make it? And he does!
Big shot there.
And Trevor did not strike in the 9-2, so definitely advantage Aiden and Matt.
Yeah, because both Aiden and Matt both have about a 10-pin advantage on their individual opponents. So
Cole
Trevor
first to go.
beat them all. And that's a big break there on first strike.
Gets the 4 out. Great shot there by Brian on the handicap side in the 8th. Liana. What's that ball going to do? It's going to turn the corner and strike.
Nice shot. Nice, good adjustment there.
Aiden for 7 comes in high. Oh, and gets the break of the tournament right there.
Wow.
Woo, woo, woo.
Wow.
That was high enough that it could have been disaster. But he knocked out the split, let the 3-6, and then all of a sudden it was an X on the board.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Yep.
And you know, en route to victory, you gotta have some shots like that.
Yep.
See if it makes a difference in the match. And Cole goes high, 3, 6, 9, 10.
Tim misses single pin spare. So you wonder, you know, I'm sure Cole saw what happened to Aiden, and did that affect him in his second shot?
Agreed. Oh yeah, I mean it goes through your head. It's gotta go through your head.
Pete is going to split, so he definitely wants to make sure he gets 3 here. All right, so now it's definitely advantage Aiden and Matt. Pete gets 2, so going into the 9th, they are up by 5. Trevor strikes first ball in the 10th.
I didn't even see him sitting there. Okay. I didn't even realize because of the pole. I didn't think it was. Come on, get it.
Liana only gets 1 on her spare attempt. That could cost them 4 pins.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was sitting there.
Oh, Tim gets the 7 out. Pete's. Ooh. Both of them are on opens now in the 10th. Might be. Seven count for Liana. Pin for Brian. Liana, all but in a must-make situation here. That ball's going to turn the corner, and she makes. Brian converts. Liana gets them all down when needed. 165. They're at 290, so the best they could do is 320. Big strike for Brian. That puts him at 302. So Brian and Tim definitely in the driver's seat. And that's going to do it. Brian and Tim will be your champions today. All right, so your final on the scratch side, Aiden and Matt with a 482-455 victory over Cole and Trevor. And on the handicap side, Brian and Tim with a 341-309 victory over Liana and Pete. All right, we'll give out some awards, get some pictures, and then we'll have our winners back here for some quick interviews.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes today's PJBT. Finishing a runner-up in the scratch division, the youth bowler getting a $150 scholarship and award. The adult bowler a $150 payout. Goes to the team of Cole Obers and Trevor Courtney.
Cole Obers, Trevor Courtney, your runner-up finishers today in the scratch division.
Okay, and our runner-up finishers in the handicap division. The youth bowler receiving a $150 scholarship and award. The adult bowler a $150 payout. Goes to the team of Liana Lucchese and Pete Kapuscinski.
Liana Lucchese, Pete Kapuscinski, your runner-up finishers today in the handicap division.
Okay, and our winners for today in the scratch division, receiving a $200 scholarship for the adult and the first place adult plaque, goes to Matthew Bortz.
Matthew Bortz, your adult champion today in the scratch division.
And our champion youth bowler in the scratch division, receiving a $200 scholarship and award, goes to Aiden Davis.
Aiden Davis, your youth champion today on the scratch side.
And our winners in the handicap division, the adult bowler receiving a $200 payout and the first place plaque goes to Tim Brandt. And
Tim
our
Brandt,
youth
your adult handicap
receiving
champion
a
today.
$200 scholarship, certificate, and first place plaque goes to Brian Brand.
Brian Brand, your handicap youth champion today. All right, let me set up the camera for some final interviews.
We'll get a picture with our winners, and then we'll send them back for final interviews. Stay tuned, and don't forget to tune in next Sunday afternoon, as we'll have the finals of our 21 and under doubles event. The next PJBT event coming up next Sunday will be at Colony Park Lanes North in York, starting at 10:30. Thank you.
Yeah, just leave that there. I'll get it. Here, come take this.
Take those two chairs over there. Let me make sure I got the camera angle sitting good. I'm the one that gets to hide.
That don't sound fair.
Behind the computer. Squeeze over, move just a little bit to your right. Woo, let's zoom that out a little bit.
Need the wide angle lens.
All right, we are here with our handicap division champions today, Brian and Tim.
Thanks, sir.
Brant,
Yes.
congratulations on your victory. So what were the keys today to Wall Street,
At first,
besides making marks?
at first I started to use a strong ball, and then basically just worked my way down from strongest to weakest.
Okay,
But then later when the pattern broke down, I had to waft it over like third arrow,
okay,
and it worked pretty well.
all right. And Tim?
I just tried to do my damnedest not to let my son down.
Lots.
When one of us was slacking, the other one picked up the slack, and it worked out pretty good.
There you go. Where do you guys bowl out of? Palmyra. Okay. All right. And how long have you been bowling for?
Like 2 years.
2 years, that's it. And Dad?
His first year I started the league.
Okay. So beginners.
Pretty much.
And look at this, you're PJBT champions already. Congratulations. What balls were you using today?
I used my whole arsenal
Your
basically.
whole arsenal? Got ya.
Went things from a proton to a dark code to a UFO, and basically all mine worked. But in the finals, I used a hustle for the most part, and then went to my spare ball.
Okay. Your spare ball?
Yeah.
Wow. All
The last
right.
3-4 frames.
Yeah,
of spare
3-4
ball.
frames.
Wow. Dad?
I stuck with my orange Helios I just got, and I don't think I had to break out my spare ball.
No.
All day.
Okay. All right. Who do you want to thank besides your dad?
I want to thank Scott Shirk, my grandparents, my mom, and that's pretty much it. Oh
Okay.
yeah, and my coach, Justin,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure that's about it.
And Dad?
I just want to thank my son for getting me into this opportunity.
Okay.
It's been a lot of fun.
Are we going to see you as partners again?
Yeah.
Probably so.
Yeah. I mean, January, we're at Midway. That's not too far of a drive for you guys.
No?
Not at all. PJBT title number 2?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're first?
Yes.
All right. So we have a little tradition here. When you win your first title, you get to decide where dinner is. So where's dinner? If it's someplace good, I'm going, and you're buying, of course.
Well, my wife's already making it, so
right.
it's a surprise.
Oh, so we don't even know what dinner is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, taking home the handicap championship today and the $200 first place prize. Brian and Tim Grant. Congratulations, gentlemen. We'll let you guys head on out, and we'll get Matt and Aiden. You can leave them out. That's fine.
Look late.
All right, we are here today with our Scratch Division champions, Aiden Davis, Matt Bortz. Congratulations. Did we just do this 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah? Deja vu all over again. A little bit more difficult today. Not necessarily score-wise, but
Yeah.
your matches were a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
It was a little touch and go there, especially in that final match.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, they kind of messed. I don't want to say they messed up, but you guys,
Took
threw
advantage of
doubles
it.
up in the 8th and the 9th, and
Yep.
they didn't double in the 8th and 9th. So you guys certainly had the advantage in the 10th. And by the way, it all turned out. It really didn't matter, but you got a little nice break there in the 10th.
I did, yeah.
Those things happen.
Yeah.
Those things happen. So, Wall Street, how'd you handle it?
I just played it like a typical house shot to start, but
Yeah, pretty much.
after game 2, they got really clipped, so it was hard to judge. I mean, I tried playing the friction outside for a little bit, but it would jump a little too quick sometimes, and I eventually just moved left and just kept my angles tight like the previous weekend.
You kept your angles tight.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were. What would you say you were playing? To what? To
I was
what?
playing around 20
To what?
to around 12.
Really?
Yeah.
See, now that's not usually the characteristics of this house.
Yeah.
Usually you want to even be angular
Yeah,
in this
usually, yeah.
house.
Yeah, I don't think that was the case today.
Okay, Matt.
I kind of try and stay as straight as possible. Unfortunately, I had to move a little left. I moved my target inside more, so I still stay straight and try and kick out the 10 as much as I can.
Okay. So I don't normally. I'm not going to normally ask you all the questions because we just did this. So who do you want to thank?
Of course, my dad, supporting me all the time. It's his birthday today, so shout
Oh,
out to
happy
him.
birthday!
48. Yeah.
48.
Yeah, getting old.
That's what I thought. I thought you were 24.
Yeah. And of course, friends and family back at home watching, supporting, and of course Ryan May as always, for the equipment, supporting my game, and of course Matt for bowling with me.
I'm assuming we're going to see you at Midway again too.
I don't know, but
I mean,
that one's a
unless
little
if
far.
there's-
That one's a little far.
Who cares?
It's a little far.
Who do you want to thank?
Friends, family at home, mom and dad for watching. Was dad coming out for a little bit.
Your dad was here?
Yeah, he was
I
here
never
for a
even
little
saw
bit.
him.
He was here for like 30 minutes at most.
Never even saw him.
Shout out to Eric for helping us out today and bringing me up here.
Okay. Are you bowling next week? I can't ask you that.
No, Colony Park?
Yep.
David, yeah.
You and David Swavely.
Yep.
I believe you guys won the last time there was a doubles tournament.
We did, yeah.
yeah.
I think I got 3 in a row today. I think
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. Of course, we're not including the girls' tournament that was last year.
Yeah.
I don't think you were there.
No, I did not.
No.
I did not
No.
put a skirt
you,
on
You
and
did
go.
not participate
No,
in that event.
No.
You know, EFX does sell nice scores. You know,
Yeah.
you might want to check
I
them
could-
out over
I
the
could try
holidays.
them out,
Yeah.
I'll ask Brian to hook me up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you, this Saturday I'm updating the website.
Okay, yeah, I was looking at it this week and I was like,
During
oh,
the
so-
Army-Navy game, when I have nothing better to do,
All right,
I'm going to
sounds
update
good.
the website. So God willing, I get to the tournament title number page.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's a lot.
I think it's 15.
You're climbing the list.
15 or 16.
All right, taking home the Scratch Division Championships today. Their second in a row, Mr. Aiden Davis, Mr. Matthew Bortz. Congratulations, gentlemen. All right, let's bring Matthew in here.
Okay. Well, that's going to do it. Another great tournament today. Thank you for everybody coming out. 128 bowlers, sold out field. So we hope to see everybody next Sunday at Colony Park Lanes North in York for the 21 and under doubles event starting at 10:30. Make sure you sign up in advance. We can take up to 72 teams. Discount ends in a couple hours.
Midnight.
Jason, did you sign up yet?
I think I aged out last week.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that means one extra spot for somebody else. So sign up tonight online at PJBTBowlingSeries.com, and we'll see everybody next week.
All right, from all of us here at the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour, we will see you. Have a safe, happy, and healthy week.
See ya.